Let's see. Let's see. Where's my camera? Okay. Where am I? Okay, let's try. Oh, okay, let's. No, that's not it. Let me do this. Wait for the connection. Okay. And let's do that. There. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I think I was just. Okay. Let's try this again. Let me see. Let me try to. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Quick. So let's see. So let's go here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let me see. Okay. I got a message from my friend. So I told him I'm trying it again. Let me go to my Discord page, see how to. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll be able to get anybody in here. I was just. Oh. Oh, long story short, I'm still a rookie to the live stream thing. I have no idea. I was getting all these terminologies. I'm like, what in the world is that? And oh, let's try this again. Okay, I'm trying. So I'm gonna reach out on my Discord page here. Give me one quick sec. Let's see, because okay. They okay, yeah. I see how you are. Okay. What? Let me see something here. Let me just. Okay. Sure. Okay. No, that's not working. F the Hawks. Yeah. Niner Nation forever. Okay. Um. Hey, we won the title in in Niner Stadium. That's even better. So, what's going on, X-Wing? I haven't seen you in a while. So, how have you been? And I've actually caught some of your streams before, your gaming streams. So, and I can see why you're changing your format. So, kudos to you. But yeah, I still can't believe it was that dominant of a game. Uh, now I went on TikTok to get to do it live. Okay. Okay. So yeah, they won it in Santa Clara. Yeah. Say so. Well, who knows? Maybe if one of these years, if they have the Super Bowl up in Seattle and the Niners go up there and win, okay, then I guess we'll call it even. Okay, how about that? Um, But I was just the defensive. It was just a defensive game. I mean, nobody had offense. They just next year. Then the Super Bowl's not going to be in next year in Seattle. So I don't think they're going to have a Super Bowl in Seattle because they like to keep it in warm weather climate, unfortunately. But hey, I got to tell you though, X-Wing, with your team, with their injuries that they were decimated with, a lot of key players, and for them to make it that far, that was just very impressive. I mean, they were in contention all the way to the very end to get that number one seed in the NFC. So, I mean, kudos to them. I mean, I think that's your head coach had a great coaching experience with that. So, yes, they showed a lot of guts. That's so true. But yeah, I mean, and a lot of people were saying that it could have been one of those three teams. You had, of course, the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Rams. I mean, the Rams, a lot of people thought that they were going to be the team to beat in the Super Bowl, to win the Super Bowl. And they had the fixings for it too. They really had had it going. I mean, that was just a three-team race for the number one seed the whole year. I mean, I was just so wow. I mean, just that was just the competitive division. I mean, forget the conference. Forget the conference. It was that division. Now, Arizona doesn't count. Okay, take care. Yeah, bang bang nano gang. Yep, have a great stream. Okay, X-Wing, it's great seeing you, man. Okay, thank you for popping by. I appreciate that. But wow, just let me see. I was trying to see if I could share any highlights here on just kind of this was just this was let's see, let me go to my history here because I was watching the recap of the game. Now I had some videos that were on my phone, but when I uploaded the recap of my shorts, go check that out. um, I just showed the score. I was like sharing basically how the Seahawks were doing because I really wasn't here at my house. I was at my brother's, and he invited me to the Super Bowl earlier. And it's just, it was a great experience, because it's like we all watched it. And of course, my brother, he had to, of course, he's wearing Seahawk gear, but he's going, yeah, go Patriots. And no. But oh, I just let's see. Let me see something here. But how about we talk about the commercials? I mean, I really wasn't paying too much attention to the commercials. The only commercial to me that stood out was the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. That's the only one that really piqued my interest. Um, there might have been a couple of other ones, but that's the only one that really stood out. And that's really and that's one thing I also talked about when I was on my TikTok Talk Live was the commercials. That they have gone downhill. The commercials have gone downhill. I mean, the peak commercials were at the top. In fact, let me do this. Let me go to my do this. Where Where are we? Okay, so let's just. Whoa, let me turn that down. In fact, let me just share this real quick. Share the screen. Let me just go here because let me just share this here. Oh, I got this muted.
Kind of commercials being put out.
Okay.
And
I hope you guys can
it's
hear
hard
that.
to say. And there's some leaks on some commercials that are going to be upcoming for this coming Super Bowl.
But this is on
However,
my video that I posted a couple
let's
days
just take
ago.
a trip back. What are
your
favorite Super Bowl?
How you doing,
commercials
Travis?
of all
It's good to
time?
see you. It's good to.
I've got 5 of them that I'm going to share with
Yeah.
you guys.
I'm not a
So,
good live streamer
let's get
here,
into it.
so
Now, I went to
But
3 websites here.
I
One
was
of them
talking
was
about
on CBS.
in this channel.
One of them was on Entertainment Weekly. And the other one.
But what I was doing on here was just showing 3 websites that were having their best Super Bowl commercials of all time. And then I did my 5. So I'm not going to share anymore. Let me see something here. Let me just. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm trying to find. No, that's not it. Huh. I was trying to find out. Where's the. Okay, let me hit the share button here. Let me copy the link. Let me do this. Let me type this link in the chat. But that's the link to my video. So, but in lieu of the Super Bowl commercials that came out this evening, did you guys have any that were your favorites? Like I said, the only one that really stood out to me was the Dunkin' Donuts commercial, and that was it. It just was nothing really stood out. I mean, some were good, okay, but to me, just okay at best. And so that just was not. So let me go back here. But let me go to my. So let me go again here. So we just do this because I just wanted to show. Oh, this is going to be a different reaction to this game here. So, but I was invited by my brother to go to his house to watch the Super Bowl. Okay, the Ben Stiller one doing a facelift. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's good at best, but the Duncan one was just that stood out to me. But see something here. And what's funny too about this is that my wife said, "You better edit me out," and I'm like, I don't think so. Shh, she's not watching. It's a secret, okay? Shh, don't tell her. game was rigged. Oh yeah, you know oh that's funny, Wade. That's just you know whether you like whether you're a fan of your team or not. Um, yeah, that's true. I mean, I believe that they will be for sale because here's the thing. Um, Jody Allen, who's the owner of the Seahawks, she is also the owner of the Blazers, and of course, she's also got them up for sale. And in fact, they have been sold. And but the sale has not been final yet. That probably won't be until I think March or April that the sale of the Trailblazers will become final. But it's going to be interesting to see if there's anybody that's going to be interested in buying the Seahawks, and with them winning the Super Bowl and becoming champions, that value is going to be very, very high. And so that would not surprise me because I think what she had to do is just part of Paul Allen's estate was that the stuff that he owned, he had to sell it, and so that was part of his estate wishes in his will. And so first you got the Blazers that are that are on the verge of having their sell final by Tom Dundon, who bought the Blazers. And now, if it's becoming official that the Seahawks will be for sale, well, then yes. Who knows who is going to buy the team? I just hope it's someone who loves the team and wants the team to continue to be successful. That's, for me and most of the Seahawk fans, we want someone who still has that drive to win and not just be there to make money. So I think they got the tools in place, and they it's going to be interesting to see if they are officially for sale, who's going to buy them. So, yeah. Oh. But I just wanted to kind of, for me, I didn't want to give up on doing this, so I've been here for a couple minutes now, or for about 20 minutes now. My battery in my phone is going dead, and so is the battery in my laptop. So, but I just wanted to, but okay. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to, it's not against you. Okay. Let's just, my motto is whatever happens, happens. So, that's just, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. So just I try not to stress about things too much. I've mentioned that before in previous videos and previous just my mindset. And I'll tell you this, to elaborate on a little bit further. It's like I've had a lot of anxieties, and so I've been to doctors. I've had stuff checked, and it's like I've got high blood pressure, and I've got medication for that to lower my blood pressure, and the doctors are liking the progress. And then I'm also having some anxieties because now that I'm almost going to be 60 in a few years. Oh, good gosh. Oh man. Oh, good night. But it's just one of those things. I was also having some anxieties, and I was having stomach issues because of it, and so I was on some medication for that as well. And so, but ever since I just changed my mindset that whatever happens, happens, and that not to stress about it, my anxiety level has gone down. So I'm grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for that. So, and so, as far as the things about, if the Seahawks are if the if it's true that they're going to be officially for sale, well, that's going to happen. Okay, I got no control over it. I've got no control over it. Okay, so why stress about it? Just they got a good product on the field right now. Let's just see how far they can carry this contention at first Super Bowl. Now, how about this? Just trying to think. Okay, if they can defend their title and get back to the Super Bowl, I'm wondering if the Kansas City Chiefs get back to the Super Bowl. How cool would that be? Seahawks versus Chiefs next year in the Super Bowl. And also, too, what also I wanted to talk about too is these guys are they're young, okay? And my kudos to Sam Darnold for persevering. I mean, 5 different teams before he came to Seattle. That was just a good thing for him. I'm so glad that he was able to finally get to the top and win. Now, he struggled in this game, but you know what? He took care of the ball. Sam Darnold took care of the ball, and he did not turn it over. But he just was really, really impressive despite him struggling, he just found a way to ride the storm out. And thankfully, with Kenneth Walker III carrying the load for the Seahawks, getting all those yardages. Now, there was one play that he was going to score the touchdown, but it got called back for a holding. Oh, and the replay showed that he did that offensive player did hold the defensive player, and he had a touchdown, and that would have just capped off his night. And but he didn't fret about it. He still played. He still did his job, and he was the workhorse, and he was well deserved of having the Super Bowl MVP trophy handed to him. So, but that's just basically what I wanted to try again. I'm glad I was able to finally get this going, and I'm just oh yeah, I can't believe that. Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks. How cool is that? So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna just say thank you guys, and remember, try not to stress about things in your life because whatever happens will happen. So enjoy it.